I felt like the weight of my sins was so heavy that there was no way out for me. The burden of my mistakes was breaking me, and my heart was filled with despair. But one day, I found a prayer by Imam Sajjad, a prayer that lit a spark of hope in the darkness. It was this prayer that guided me toward forgiveness and the mercy of God. In this video, I want to share this powerful and precious prayer with you, a prayer that can also lift the weight off your heart and lead you toward divine forgiveness and grace. O God, you are the one to whom sinners beg for forgiveness and who the weak turn to for solace in your compassion. You are the one who terrifies the evildoers, the friend of the separated, the comforter of the grieving, the supporter of the humiliated and abandoned, and the strength of those who are in need. You who know everything and are merciful, you who have given every creature their due share of blessings, you whose kindness comes before your wrath, and you whose forgiveness outweighs your punishment, you whose compassion and mercy reach all of creation, and whose generosity outweighs your withholding. Blessings from you are given with no thought of return, and your wrath for disobedience is never too severe. And I am your servant, O my Lord. I am the one you have commanded to pray for. I am at your service. O my Lord, here I am, bowed before you. My back is weighed down by sins. I have wasted my life in transgressions, and I disobeyed you out of ignorance, even though you did not deserve to be disobeyed. O my God, will you extend mercy to someone who begs and weeps before you in order to give me more hope and perseverance when I pray? In order for me to weep even more and mourn with sorrow, will you pardon the one who cries to you? When someone submits to your majesty and humility, will you forgive them? Will you prosper the person who entirely relies on you and complains to you about his poverty and suffering? O my God, do not abandon the one in need of no other support than yours, and do not degrade the one who can only obtain prosperity and independence from you. Please bless Muhammad and his family, O my God. Please don't turn away from me now that I've turned to you. Do not take anything away from me now that I have given you my heart. And do not turn me away now that I am in front of your door. You who have declared that you are merciful, bless Muhammad and his family, and have pity on me. Pardon my sins. You who have named yourself forgiving. O my God, you see my tears fall from fear of you, my heart trembling from dread of you, and my limbs shaking and going weak from your awe. My tongue is tied in my desire for intimacy with you, because of the shame I feel for my shameful actions, which is the root of all of this. All glory belongs to you, O God, for you have covered up so many of my mistakes and spared me from shame. You have covered up my flaws and kept me under wraps. I committed a great deal of sin, but you did not take away my honor. You did not hang the guilt of those transgressions around my neck, nor did you expose my shortcomings to my nosy neighbors who were looking for faults in me, or to the jealous who were jealous of the favors you showered upon me. Even after you showed me so much kindness, I continued to pursue evil. So who knows less about his own salvation than I do? O my God, I am the one who forgets his share of goodness more than anyone else. When I use what you have given me to disobey you and do things you have forbidden, who is further from the good of his own soul than I am? And when I choose to accept Satan's invitation rather than yours, who is more fully submerged in deception and more daring in doing evil than me, I choose him knowingly even though I'm not unaware of his wrongdoings or have forgotten them. I know all along that his call leads to hell and yours leads to paradise. All praise be to you, O God. How amazing that I testify against myself and enumerate my unspoken shortcomings. What's even more amazing, though, is how patient you have been with me and how long you took to punish me. And not because I am a noble person in your eyes, but rather because of your kindness and patience with me, in the hopes that I would revert from my disobedience that incites rage and abstain from the sins that bring shame to my name. You would rather forgive me than punish me. Elsewise, O my God, my sins are too numerous, my crimes too horrible, my acts too shameful, and my boldness in deceit too extreme. Too little is my awareness and vigilance against your warnings, and too little is my wakefulness in obedience to you, for me to even start counting my shortcomings, or to be able to recall all my transgressions before you. And the only reason I hold myself responsible for these issues is because I hope in your mercy, which righteously settles sinners' affairs. I put my faith in your kindness, which releases wrongdoers' necks from the grip of hell's fire. This is my neck, shackled by sin, O my God. Thus, grant Muhammad and his family your blessings and release it with your forgiveness. And this is my back, with all of my transgressions weighing me down. Therefore, grant Muhammad and his family your blessings and ease their burden through your pardon. Even if, O my God, I were to cry until my eyelids fell, cry out loud until my voice broke, stand in prayer until my feet swelled, bow before you until my back gave out, and fall prostrate before you until my eyes sank into their sockets, and spend my entire life eating the dust of the earth and drinking its tainted water, and recite your praises unceasingly until my tongue gave out, and I was unable to look up at the sky or raise my head in shame. Even with all of that, I would not be worthy of having a single sin erased from me. And even if you were to pardon me when I did deserve it, and to forgive me when I did deserve it, it would not be because I am deserving of it, because I am not deserving of such things. The truth is that the fires of hell would have been my rightful punishment for my first sin. It would not be unjust of you to punish me. Dear God, you have shown me patience through your bounty and mercy, covered me with the veil of your pardon and did not bring me low, treated me with forbearance and did not speed up my punishment, did not alter your blessings upon me or lessen your favor toward me. Have mercy on my longing weeping, my deep need, and the misery of my situation. Please, Allah, bless Muhammad and his family. Keep me from sinning, strengthen me in your obedience, and give me the ability to turn back to the right path. Let me experience the sweetness of forgiveness. Make me holy and safe from sin. Strengthen me with your protection and guardianship, and purify me via repentance. Please pardon me and set me free from the shackles of sin. Show me mercy. Write a shield from your wrath for me, and bring me good news about this so that I can recognize the signs and see it come to pass. These things I ask are not beyond your ability, nor will they impose you in spite of your strength, nor do they exceed your patience. And considering the extent of your generosity, which is felt all around, they are not hard for you. You are free to act however you please and carry out your wishes. You are able to accomplish anything. This prayer has been a source of immense comfort for me, and I hope it brings the same light and peace to your heart as well. There are many paths that can guide us closer to forgiveness and spiritual growth, and each one reveals something new. If this resonated with you, there are more reflections and prayers that may deepen your journey. I always find it inspiring to hear others' experiences with these prayers. It reminds me that we're all on this path together.